What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today I'm going to be doing a different, video I haven't really done before. I kind of want to make this a thing because there are so many people, it's actually crazy. There's so many people that ask if they should summon for dupes on Beidou and Ningguang, who are the two rated up characters, number one. Number two, a lot of people seem to think constellations are needed. So I'm going to be breaking down the constellations and telling you whether I feel like you should get dupes or summon for dupes or whatever, right? So not even talking about, oh, well, should you summon for child? Because you could say you need like 2 or 3 Beidous, right? Like if we look at my character, I literally need 2 more. So it's like if I do 2 multis and I get both Beidou both times, I'm done. So I'm not even talking about summoning for child, but I mean like just summoning for dupes, which a lot of people are wanting to do. I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you guys. Now, obviously, this includes summoning for child if you are summoning for him. But anyway, a lot of people have misconceptions about characters. Do characters need dupes or not need dupes? So that's what this video is for. I want to talk to you guys about that. Now, I main Beidou, so trust me, I can 100% give you my opinion and information on Beidou. I haven't played Ningguang in the full game, but I played her in the betas. I built her in the betas, and she was like max build AR-45 type deal. But I played her, I built her. I have a friend who mains her. Shout out to my boy Medusa. He mains her, so I've seen her damage. She does like a lot of damage. I've seen videos, all of this, because I watched like Ningguang videos with him. But anyways, long story short, I know my way around these characters. So, starting off, we're going to talk about Ningguang. We're going to go ahead and talk about Ningguang, talk about pros, cons, good things, bad things, and everything like that. Now, starting off, keep in mind Ningguang revolves around her charge attack, right? Her normal attack is basically a gateway to her charge attack and getting off that damage. So, if you guys don't know how she works, that's how she works. Number 1, normal attack hits deal AoE damage. This constellation doesn't really matter. And the reason why I say that, I mean, like, it's good to have. It is, 100%. But the thing is, number 1, like I said, if you look at her talents, right? How she works, she only has 1 normal attack, right? Does 28% damage. So, like, you're not even using her for a normal attack. You're using her for a charged attack, right? And she gets increased damage on a charged attack per Star Jade, blah, 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 blah. Now, so based off that already, like, it doesn't matter if it's AoE, whatever. You're not using her for a charge attack. It's nice, but trust me when I tell you, you don't need it. You're probably not even going to really notice because, like I said, the brunt of your damage is coming from your charge attack, your E ability, your ultimate, etc. The second one, when Jade screen is shattered, its cooldown is reset. Can occur once every 6 seconds. Let me show y'all guys something real quick. So it says when your Jade screen is shattered, it'll reset or whatever, right? Her E ability is on a 12-second cooldown, right? Keep in mind the Jade screen lasts longer than the cooldown. It lasts longer than the cooldown. So you can drop another Jade screen before this one breaks. Now my point in saying this is that if your Jade screen doesn't break, you are getting a reset. Well, you're like the constellation. Look, it's still up, right? It just lasts. Now, not to say that your Jade screen won't break, but my point is your Jade screen is going to be. Let's say your Jade screen is up for half the time, so it's only up for 6 seconds instead of the full cooldown, which is 12, right? So you mean to tell me that it's up for 6 seconds, and then you have a 6-second cooldown to when you can use it again? Like this. This is just being greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need this at all. Trust me. If your Jade screen is up longer than the cooldown, if it doesn't break, and the Jade screen, it scales off her max HP, right? So it's like how long it's up. It scales off her max HP. Like, if your Ningguang's built, say she has 16, 17, 18,000, HP, you'll be fine. You don't need this. Okay? +3, I mean, that's obviously good, but like, Is it worth pulling for summons? No. I don't think it's worth getting your 3rd or 5th one to get these +3s. Jade Screen increases nearby characters' elemental resistance by 10%. Why do you need this? You don't want to take damage, period. So you're going to be dodging and trying to not take damage. And you have an ability that stops you from taking damage from range characters. Like, this is just icing on the cake. You don't need this at all. This is +3, and then right here, Star Shatter. When Star Shatter is used, Ningguang gains 7 Star Jades. Okay. The only one that's debatably worth it is her last Constellation. But it's like, going through all of these, especially if you're light spender free to play, it's not worth. Trust me when I tell you, you don't need those. You don't. Moving on to Beidou, right? Where's Beidou at? Am I tripping? Oh, right there. I usually have her in the front. Okay. Beidou. Stormbreaker. When Stormbreaker's used, you get a shield that's based off of 16% of her max HP. Beidou is already a tanky character, number 1. Number 2, Beidou's ult gives her damage reduction. Right? If you didn't know, her ult gives you damage reduction. And she has her E ability that stops her from taking damage. So she has damage reduction when she pops ult. Her E stops her from taking damage. This shield is just extra because she's already taken less damage and she already has an ability on a 7.5 second cooldown that stops her from taking damage. You don't need this. Stormbreaker can jump to 2 additional targets. This is nice. I will say this is nice, but you're not using Beidou for her ultimate. Let's be real, right? This is not where the brunt of her damage is coming from. Most of her damage is coming from her E ability on a 7.5 second cooldown. And if you think this actually matters, her ultimate cost 80 energy. You're not going to be using it that much. +3 on her E. Obviously, this is super worth. Yes. Within 10 seconds of taking damage, Beidou's normal charged attacks gain additional 20% electro damage. This is nice, but it doesn't really, like I said, once again, you're going to be getting the main point of your damage off of her E, number 1. This does allow you to proc elemental reactions without using her E, but you could just use her E, get the elemental reaction, and then E again 7 seconds later. Like, this is nice, but this is like icing on the cake. You don't gotta have it. Trust. +3 on her ult. I don't even care about this, right? Like, I don't even have this. So, like, trust me when I tell you, it doesn't matter. During duration of Stormbreaker, electro resistance is surrounded enemies is decreased by 15%. This right here is nice. It reduces their electro resistance, but it's not needed. Most enemies don't have have high electro resistance, and she's going to be doing damage anyway. The only things that are really worth are the +3 on her E ability, and I would say this if you want to go that far, right? All 6. But most of these are not needed. Long story short, as far as Beidou and Ningguang are concerned, you don't need any of their constellations. Now, I know some people are going to talk about, like, Fischl. I do agree Fischl probably needs some constellations to be used in a certain way. Maybe Bennett needs his first one. Maybe Sucrose needs her first one. As far as Beidou and Ningguang, trust me, you don't need any constellations to play the character, okay? Like, 100%. When I first pulled Beidou, I didn't have any constellations. I still played her since day 1. So, for anyone that's wanting to know, should they summon just for constellations, your answer is no, you don't have to. Now, if you're a whale or you spend money or you do what you want, because I'm not your parent, you can do that. I don't care. I'm just giving y'all the raw facts. You do not need any of these constellations. All right. Now, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.